To be or not to be? That is the question. But the real question is, are you going to get on Mr. McKinney's Houston History Bus and check out all the haunted spots in H-Town? I say yes or oof with your head. You don't want to be like this guy, right? But we are joined by Mr. McKinney at our last spot of the day, and we are in front of the Alley Theater. And unfortunately, due to COVID and everything going on, it is a bit dead in the theater scene. And we want to make sure we continue to support them, but we also want to support you as a local business. So tell us a little bit about this tour that you're doing, and then let's get in about the haunted spot.
Absolutely. So it's Mr. McKinney's Haunted Houston on board Houston's Houston History Bus. Here it is. And we only go out the last 3 weeks of October, and we only do this tour once a year. Only once a year, only in October, only the last 3 weeks, and we're kicking it off this weekend. So here we go. You can go to MrMcKinney.com, or you can call or text us. It's the easiest way, 713-316-3674 to actually get a hold of us. And we're only doing it with groups this year. You have got to bring your own group so you know who's going to be on board the bus. We ask you to wear a mask because it's COVID friendly, and of course it's an open air experience, so it's a safe way to tour Houston and have some fun.
Oh yes, no bones about it. Our friends have been having a blast. So I have to ask though, we are in front of the Alley Theater, and this is actually haunted. Tell us these stories. Yeah,
there's actually two ghosts that do at least possess the Alley Theater. One of them is, of course, the good ghost, which is Nina Vance, and her presence is felt at the Alley Theater. I spent 12 seasons working for the Alley. I can tell you now, you can feel Miss Nina Vance at the Alley Theater, but she's the good ghost. She's out there to really protect the space, and that's a good thing. There's another ghost there that we're going to talk about on the tour, so you've got to come join us on the tour, and that ghost has can get a little bit of trouble every now and then, so you got to stay tuned for that.
Yes, and my friends are actors there too, and the bad ghosts, they definitely feel. But did you feel her presence working here, and what was that feeling?
Well, things like the elevators would open up, scenarios like that, and it nothing bad, with the good ghost that's there, of course. And then with the other one, a lot of chilling experiences that, like I said, you'll be able to learn about on the tour that we give.
Well, I absolutely love this tour. I've been part of it. And how many stops are there?
There's about 24 stops that we have, or 24 points of interest on board the bus. But, haunted Houston happens all around us. I mean, everywhere as far as Galveston up to the Woodlands and Conroe area. Those areas predate Houston. They go back to the 1820s, 1830s. So a lot of fun facts, a lot of fun history on board the Houston History Bus. So come join us.
And you've been through a lot. You've seen a lot in Houston. And now we are going through these quarantine and COVID times. I'm so thankful for you and this safe space. What is it about Houston that you love so much?
I love telling the stories about Houston. I love the fact that we've got some great characters in the city's past. Nina Vance was a school teacher, over at San Jacinto High School down the street in Midtown, which is now HCC's building. And, she sent out 214 penny postcards and gave Houston its first real major regional theater. 1947 launched a movement across the nation. So, and she was a female pioneer in the arts. So we get to talk about her story. So you learn about facts. It's not all about, why stories here. We're going to give you the facts about the people and the individuals and let you know why it's haunted.
I love this because Houston is so rich in history. I think a lot of people who move here, they don't realize that.
Lots of folks are moving here all the time, so there's never a shortage of individuals who want to learn about our city's past, and we do it in a fun and educational and unique way on board the Houston History Bus.
So what are you waiting for? You don't want the bus to go and leave without you, and you don't want to be waiting around like these guys for the tour. So once again, if we want to find out more information, where can we go?
You go to MrMcKinney.com, or the easiest way is to call or text us, which is once again 713-364-8674, 713-364-8674. And remember, you got to have 8 to 10 of your own friends. This year, because of COVID, we're not selling individual seats. You've got to make sure you get a group of friends together.
I mean, I got a lot of friends here, too, right? Yeah, a little bony for my liking, and maybe they're a little chilly, but I've had a spooktacular morning. If you want to see all of our adventures this morning, make sure you go over to CW39.com. In the meantime, reporting here on a not-so-beautiful day, Maggie Flecknoe, CW39 Houston, no wait, weather and traffic. Thanks again.